Hey, welcome to My Thoughts Exactly. My name is Paul Brill, and these are my thoughts exactly. Today we're going to talk about common sense gun reform. Now, I'm not trying to take your gun away. Wouldn't want it, wouldn't care about it. I'm not trying to get somebody to overturn the Second Amendment, although it's been kind of reimagined historically to appease the right. But here's my thing. The Republicans don't get to claim being pro-life. They're not. They're pro-birth, which I get. I absolutely get it, but it's just political theater. They don't care because of all of the children who are not getting education, not getting fed. They're stuck in the system. So let's be realistic about what that is. It's a control issue. It's a political theater issue, and it's pro-birth, not pro-life. If they were pro-life, there would be some common sense gun legislation. My buddy Van, who's a lifelong friend, 45 years, is a gun owner, and he knows how to do it. And he's got 2 daughters, and there is never, ever at any point in time where we're like, oh, dude, you can't have guns in your house, you have daughters, because he knows how to do it, right? I don't think it's an infringement of your constitutional rights to do a background check. I don't think it's an infringement of your rights to do a mental health check. People who are mentally ill shouldn't have guns. I'm not even talking about the ARs or the bump stocks or all the other stuff. I'm talking simply about getting a gun. There should be a background check. There should be a mental health check. There should be things in place. But who's stopping that? The Republicans, the pro-life people. I personally am against abortion. That's my belief. I'm against abortion, except in cases, of rape or incest, or the mother being in jeopardy. But being against abortion makes me pro-choice, because it's not my place to say you shouldn't have an abortion, because it's my belief. It's not your belief. I am absolutely free to have whatever beliefs I want. I can believe whatever I want for as long as I live. I don't have the right to force my beliefs on you, right? So if you wanted to have an abortion, that's your right. Absolutely your right. I don't have to agree with it. You might want ketchup on your hot dogs. That's your right. I don't agree with it, okay? You might like the Chicago Cubs. You need a background check and a mental health check. But it's your right. So if you're a Republican and you're not getting behind common sense gun legislation, you're not pro-life. You're pro-birth. And that's the end of that story. That's a hard stop. Unless, like my buddy Van, who is a gun owner, who is pro-life, he adopted 2 young girls to give them a better life, and now they are full-fledged grown women with great careers, and that's because he put his money where his mouth is. If you want to say you're pro-life, fine. That's your right. And you don't even have to do anything, just so you can walk around saying it. Who cares? But if you really believe it, adopt a kid who's hungry. Adopt a kid. Create a scholarship for a kid to get an education. If you're truly pro-life, life begins at inception, according to pro-lifers. Life doesn't end at birth. Life just really begins at birth. Get involved. Make a difference. Stop blowing your trumpet and pretending to be pro-life if all you are is pro-birth. And we're never going to have a good candidate for president again. We don't have a good president now. The last president was shit. We don't know what's coming around the corner in 2024. We're not going to have good presidents until we decide that we want good presidents. They're not going to put up a good candidate because it's a money game, and people like you and me, we ain't got the money to have any control over it. So forget parties, forget cult of celebrity. Make up your mind. Make up your own mind and live with that and support that and be active in that. In the meantime, by all means, please be kind. Don't be a dick.